that's already set up, so we don't have to do that. But the other thing I want to mention, too, is we have had a ton of people getting started in Empower Network, both as customers and affiliates, and I want to be among the first to officially welcome you to the community. What a great time for you to be involved in what is the hottest internet marketing platform and opportunity in the world. It's absolutely astonishing what people are accomplishing by learning how to market properly on the internet when they've got the right tools and the right training. And certainly as a business opportunity, our affiliates have got some wonderful success stories that they've been able to create by using these same principles and tools to market the Empower Network opportunity as well. So it's two sides of the same coin, but whether you're looking for a business tonight, whether you're marketing something else, it doesn't matter. There's room here at Empower Network for everyone who's interested in getting better results in the world of online marketing. So this call is a little bit, we've been doing this call every Monday night. We've never missed one. It's soon to be 2 years, I believe. Roughly 23 months now, we've been doing this call every single Monday night. We've never missed one. And here's what it is. Let me kind of set the table, and I'm going to bring our host out tonight, one of the co-founders of the company, actually, who I'll introduce in just a moment. But let me set the table. So what we've got here is an opportunity where we get together on Monday nights as a community. And community is really important to us. We put a huge premium on really building relationships and connecting with people in the Empower Network community. And so Monday nights is our opportunity to kind of get a little bit of the State of the Union address, so to speak, from either company founders, some of our top earners, members of our Executive Leadership Council, and a lot of times we're just pulling people out of the audience that we've heard a great story from in the previous week and featuring some fantastic results from someone who is just getting phenomenal results in whatever it is they do. Maybe they're marketing real estate or insurance or hair care or whatever, or perhaps they're in internet marketing and they're selling a business opportunity or a network marketing opportunity, or maybe they're just primarily promoting the affiliate opportunity here at Empower Network, which is what I do. But regardless of why someone is in the community, we love highlighting these stories. We love getting together every Monday night and putting a spotlight on someone, a regular person, no superheroes, right? Just a regular person who came here and said, you know what, I'm going to put the blinders on, I want to get really focused, and I'm going to prove to myself what I can really do in the world of online marketing when I've got the right tools in place and I'm following the people who are blazing the trail, leading the way, and they're not teaching theory. This is the second thing I want to mention. When I got into the world of online marketing, and maybe you can relate to this, when I got into online marketing quite a while back, it's like a minefield, isn't it? It's a little bit trying to navigate. You're trying to figure out, there's so much stuff out there, and some people say this is the way to do it, and then somebody else just as convincing sounding comes along and says this is the way to do it, and everything sounds good, doesn't it? And I'm a fairly skeptical person, actually. I like to really weigh things out and dissect them and see if what I'm looking at will survive a healthy skepticism. I'm not a negative person, but I've learned to look at things with a little bit of an eye and say, you know, let me trust my gut here. And what I found is that the online marketing world is sometimes filled with, and you may can relate to this, amateurs teaching amateurs how to be amateur. In other words, you've got someone who's been in the business for 2 days trying to teach someone who's been in the business. They're learning from somebody who's been in for 2 weeks, and they're all learning from some guy that's been in for 2 months, and none of them are making any significant income. You couldn't wad up their checks from the last month and go out and have a decent steak dinner with the favorite person in your life. And that's what's out there. And so being a bit of a pragmatist type person, someone who's interested in workability, is it usable? Is the information getting results? Is someone actually succeeding with what's being offered? That was my mindset. And when I found Empower Network, I've never seen anything like, I've seen people who've never had any success doing anything. I mean, couldn't sell anything, couldn't market effectively to save their life. Suddenly, following a simple system and literally having dozens, even hundreds of people asking them for information about their product or service or opportunity. And in many cases, they were seeing those kinds of results overnight, which was my experience. I came here because I knew how to sell, but I didn't know how to market. And I needed to know, how can I get hundreds of people asking me about my business? And that's what I wanted to know. So I came here, and I humbled myself enough to say, let me forget what I think I know about this whole work-at-home thing and online marketing, and let me find out what the experts are doing. Let me find out what people like David Sharp are doing, or David Wood, or some of the other names you may hear on the call tonight. And I mean to tell you folks, it was like walking into a dark room and turning on a light switch. I started learning things and discovering ideas about online marketing that I'd never heard. And I spent $2,000 on that course. I'd spent $8,000 to go to that 3-day seminar. I literally have spent thousands of dollars over the years trying to figure out which end was up in the home business industry. And when I came to Empower Network, nothing in the world could have prepared me for the shock I received. That just for getting started, and I got my hands on the $25 basic subscription, and then I got the $100 Inner Circle membership, and suddenly at my fingertips I had all of these wonderful ideas, and not theory. Not amateurs teaching amateurs how to be amateur, but actual nuts and bolts, ABC, 1, 2, 3. Here's what to do. Here's how to do it. Here's when to do it. The real what to do, how to do it, and when to do it that creates results in the real world. And I got to be around people, like I said, community. I got to be around people who got here a little bit before I did, who had results to show for it, and said, hey, look, I thought of the same thing, and look at all the leads I have coming in, people asking me about my MLM product or my weight loss product, or they're asking about the basic membership or the Inner Circle. And you know what? I looked at my wife and I said, I'm just going to do whatever they tell me to do. I'm not going to try to reinvent the wheel. I'm not going to try to, my best thinking has created the results that I've currently got. Let me swap in some of my best thinking and upgrade it to some of the better thinking of people who are getting the results that I want. And it was just like walking into a dark room and flipping a light switch. Suddenly, I had more leads coming in than I knew what to do with. You can't imagine, whatever your business is tonight, if you don't have a business, we're going to talk about how you can have one. But if you do have a business, you cannot imagine how much money is available to you when you've got dozens of people coming at you every day saying, hey, I'm interested in what you're offering. Hey, tell me more about that service. Hey, tell me more about that product. Tell me how about your solution to my problem. You cannot imagine how fast you can get to where you want to go financially when you've got a steady supply of people begging you to tell them about what you've got. So I'm excited to be here tonight. I'll soon be coming up on a 2-year anniversary here in about 2 months, and it's been the smartest thing I've ever done to align myself with Empower Network. And so I get to be the guy. Privilege for me tonight to introduce you to a gentleman who has become one of my best friends in the industry. Honored to call him a leader and a mentor, but also in the last 2 years we've been able to do a lot of traveling together, see each other in different parts of the world, and mastermind, both on the phone, in person, one-on-one, and in groups. And I count it an honor to be part of the Executive Leadership Council and get to learn from this fellow every day. I think he's in Denver, Colorado tonight. He's traveling a little bit himself this week, but I'm sure he's on the line. Co-founder of the company, David Sharp. Are you on the line, brother?
Tony, what's up, my man? Can you hear me?
Hey, there he is.
Well, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for the intro, and I'm looking forward to connecting back and hanging out with you here just in a couple of weeks, man.
Yeah, I'll see you pretty soon. I'm going to go on mute, and I've got my pencil and paper ready, brother.
All right, man. Well, guys, welcome to the call tonight. This is going to be a short call. It's only going to be a 2.5-hour call. So, no, I'm just playing. If you're brand new to this call, what my hope for you tonight is that you hear something that changes the game for you and shifts your perspective about what is possible for you and what really is possible inside of this industry and this profession. You just heard from a guy who just kind of humbly introduced me, who, I met and really, not met, but really have gotten to know over the course of the last 2 years, who, didn't get into his story tonight, but when he first got on or first got involved with Empower Network, he was a little bit burnt out. and he was somebody who had been in the industry for a while. He had built the business before, a business in a different company before. He understood the dynamics and mechanics of how to build a business inside of this profession, and he was just at a point to where, and this is just Tony's own words, he didn't know if he wanted to continue inside of this industry. And we're talking about a guy who started with no list, a guy who started from scratch here at Empower, a guy who left his previous experience and past behind and moved over and started from scratch here. And I'm not sure if he said this because I was jotting a couple of notes down, but he's now was recently awarded or recognized at a last event as being a part of our Millionaires Club here at Empower Network. We've got a couple of people inside of the Millionaires Club, and we've got a couple of people who are right behind them. And that is the power of the opportunity that you have right in front of you tonight. You have an opportunity no matter where you've been or what you've done. You have an opportunity no matter how much success you've had or how much failure you've had in the past to create something beyond your wildest dreams. And I'm going to be talking about the launch of our new platform here tonight, guys. And I'm going to give you some perspectives, okay? And if you're somebody who can really envision and picture things, and you can really understand opportunity when you see opportunity, because I'm going to give you kind of some shocking perspectives and teach you some things on this call tonight in a very short amount of time that I think are going to get you very excited. And while you're very excited, I'm going to give you some specific instructions and some directions, because not only do I want to get you excited, but I also want to give you a game plan so you can tap in and plug in and stay in the loop and really make October the biggest, most exciting, and most profitable month of your life. And that doesn't matter whether you're a customer, whether you're somebody who's just here on the call tonight who just wants to plug in because you just want to figure out how to do this thing online. You want to figure out how to market. You want to understand how to get the sale in your business. You want to understand how to attract more people to you and how to build a bigger influence and be more persuasive and have more people want to work with you and be around you and do business with you. Or if you're somebody who wants to participate in our affiliate program. And our affiliate program, to my knowledge, has paid out more money to more people in a shorter amount of time than anything in the history of affiliate marketing, network marketing, or any other type of marketing. And again, that's to my knowledge. I may drop some numbers tonight. I'm going to actually go ahead and give you another disclosure because these numbers are really not meant to make claims. They're not meant to be grandiose. They're not meant to brag. They're just meant to give you a perspective because, truthfully, we're proud of what we're doing here. And the reason why we're proud of what we're doing is not because we're off the chain crazy and we don't know kind of where the line is. It's just because, we're excited for once in a very long time for a lot of us who have been in this industry for a while to actually be seeing some success. So before I start, the income disclosure document is found at empowernetwork.com/income.php. And here's what I will say, okay? There are average people out there, and the average person usually does absolutely nothing. And you know what? The average person who does nothing makes absolutely nothing. And that doesn't matter whether you're a part of this business, whether you're part of another business. You have got to work your butt off. You've got to go out there and you've got to put some blood, sweat, and tears into your business. You've got to understand how to follow directions. You've got to take instructions, and you've got to get yourself a mentor, plug into a system, and get around people who are going to give you good information. And that's one of the blessings that we have here is that we've got a good system, we've got good people, and we've got good information. And now, in the next few weeks, we're going to be launching a new platform, a new blogging, mobile, and marketing machine that I believe is going to absolutely revolutionize the way that people blog and market on the Internet, okay? So here's why what we're doing is so exciting. And, there's been a lot of talk. There's been a lot of people looking at what we're doing. There's been a lot of people paying attention. And who knows, you may be a guest on this call tonight, and you may have already heard of us, but just for the first time in a long time, you're finally on the call and finally plugging into what we're doing. And I want to say welcome to you. I want to say that you are in the right place at the right time. And the truth is hey, we're not here to twist your arm or force you to get started with us tonight. We're really not. That's not what our agenda is. Because you know what? My agenda is to provide you with some value. My agenda is to maybe speak some truth into you. My agenda is really to lift you up and give you some information that's going to empower you to make some really good decisions in your life, whether you make them with us or whether you make them somewhere else. Because at the end of the day, and here's what I was watching a video of Tracy Walker doing a whiteboard breakdown at her house, and I was on the plane. And as I was watching this woman pour her heart and her soul into this presentation, into this video that she was doing, and Tracy Walker is one of our top affiliates. She's very, very close to becoming a member, the first independent affiliate member, female of the Millionaires Club. And as I was watching her, I got this overwhelming feeling. It was almost like I tapped into my roots. I tapped into my real purpose. I tapped into exactly why I really do this. And at that moment, I remembered and I realized how freaking bad I want to help people succeed. How much I want to see somebody win. How absolutely obsessed I am with helping you get the results that you want in your life and to have a better quality of life at the same time. Because I believe there's a few really overlooked things in business that somebody might be making a lot of money, but their life might suck. And what our goal tonight, my goal anyways, is I want to give you some information. I want to give you some perspectives about the opportunity that's coming here over the course of the next month. And I really want to teach you and show you and open your eyes up to the fact that you can build a very lucrative business no matter what industry you're in. And you can do that and have a life at the same time. You know, Tony, I don't know if he said this on the call in the intro, but he just got back from London. Now, I was just over in London here a couple of months ago. What happens with our people, with the people that we train, coach, mentor, and involved in our company, our systems, go through our products, is they're being given information that really is ahead of the curve. It's 2013 information, not 1970s, that gives people the information and the ability to be able to leverage their time, to be able to leverage systems, to be able to leverage intelligence, to be able to leverage good skills. I mean, the difference between learning how to communicate and sell and talk to somebody and not knowing how to communicate and sell and talk to people, where you repel people, can mean the difference between you working really hard and not working it a lot for the same amount of money. So, guys, that's why the community that we have here is so powerful. That's why it's not just about a business opportunity. It's not just about an industry. It's really not. Because if it was just about a business opportunity or an industry, well, you know, everybody would go and be doing, you know, certain really kind of, you know, they'd be doing the same thing. They'd be in everybody would be in network marketing companies, or everybody would have got in and stayed with the first company they got involved with. It's just not about that. It's about getting involved with an opportunity around the right people at the right time who are believing in you even when sometimes you can't believe in yourself, and who are feeding you information that's going to empower you. I'm going to tell you something. There's a formula. There's a combination of things that create the perfect storm of what we've got here. And if you're somebody who's brand new tonight, you've been kind of searching around and looking for something, or you've been kind of unsettled, and you've been a little bit not okay with where you're at in life, whether that be financially or whether it just be personally, and you need to get around to, I'm going to tell you something just because I'm going to tell you like somebody told me back when I was struggling and go through challenges in my life, whether it was personal or in business. Somebody said, Dave, you have got to get around people who have got what you want and who can teach you and show you how to get those results. And that was when I started to make a real firm decision to start surrounding myself with the people that had what I wanted at whatever the cost was.